I'm here with Chef Johnny Hernandez. So Johnny, I mean, there's so much. You were Culinary Institute of America in New York City, which took you to the Mirage in Vegas, and then a bit more in Santa Barbara, California. But I mean, and not just that. I mean, he's been on the Travel Channel. He's been, let's see, one of the judges on Bravo's Top Chef. And some guy named Barack Obama asked you to go cook for him in 2016.
Yes, that was certainly a career highlight.
Yeah, but before all of that, right, you're a true San Antonian, right? I don't think people realize that you're like real San Antonian, right?
Right. No, this is born and raised on the west side of San Antonio. So.
And your dad inspired you, right?
Yes. Grew up in a family business. My mom and dad had a small Mexican restaurant on the west side of town. So
sure.
That was the day-to-day growing up in the family business and learning all about great food. Yeah.
And then out of your father's memory, you created something for the teenagers here in San Antonio.
Yes. We have a foundation. It's an after-school culinary program called Kitchen Campus. And Kitchen Campus is an after-school program where youth who are interested in hospitality, interested in culinary arts, can, they have a place to experiment, learn about the industry, learn about career path, and it is a very special community project that exists today because of the help of a lot of the local chefs in San Antonio who have helped us raise a lot of money to build a kitchen.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So now, taking you all over the United States and probably the world, talk about this concept. We're in one of your three major concepts here in San Antonio, which is La Gloria. So talk about the inspiration, why you came up with it, and I mean, you obviously have a location at the Pro, but we're at your location right across from the Dominion here off I-10.
Right. Well, I'd been in catering for probably 12, 13 years before I opened my very first restaurant.
Sure.
And I always knew that I wanted a restaurant. I had thought of different concepts, different styles of food, but it wasn't until I had traveled into Mexico with my mom to do some volunteer work down in Aguascalientes that I really got to discover the interior of Mexico as it exists, beyond La Frontera, right? Because if you grow up traveling to Laredo, Nuevo Laredo as a kid, or Piedras, because that's where my dad's family was from. The food that you experience there is northern Mexico, right? And it is what has shaped Tex-Mex food, and it's part of our local food scene. But when you travel beyond northern Mexico, the whole world of Mexican food opens up, and you get to learn and see so many things. And that's what I did. I worked at a kids camp for probably 13, 14 years. Every summer, I'd go down there and volunteer. And after the volunteer cooking that I did at that camp, I would travel through Mexico, and I did it year over year because that first trip into Aguascalientes or into the interior of Mexico, I was just fascinated by the food, the complexity, the ingredients, just the culture, the people, the art.
Sure.
And that began a 10-year journey through Mexico that helped shape our very first restaurant, which is La Gloria.
Well, more than shaping the restaurant, you also have Burgerteca, which is street food inspired also, and then you have Fruteria also, which is in the south side.
Yes, well, they're all inspired by Mexico. You have Burgerteca, which is a fun Mexican burger concept that has nieves y paletas. It's there on the river, right next to Blue Star, on the Mission Reach of the San Antonio River.
Sure. And
then we have Fruteria, which is inspired by the fruit stands and the vibrancy of seasonality in Mexico.
Right.
We now have a Fruteria and a La Gloria in our San Antonio airport.
Right.
We have one at B. Terminal B at Bush Intercontinental as well. So.
Right. Well, I want to thank you for everything you do for San Antonio. You obviously put us on the map. For more information about any of the concepts, you can check out Johnny Hernandez. He's online, and he's all over San Antonio and the planet. That's it for us here in San Antonio. We'll see you next time.